Man, you come straight out of a comic. So I want to know from y'all, out of the Phase 4 movies, we have Spider-Man No Way Home, Doctor Strange, Thor, Black Widow, Eternals, and Shang-Chi. How would you rate these movies for Phase 4?
Best, least to greatest, right?
Yeah, let's go there. Let's go least to greatest.
Is Black Widow included?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I will go Black Widow. I will go Eternal. I will go. You said 5?
6. So you have Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, Thor, Black Widow, Eternals, and Shang-Chi.
I really like Shang-Chi. Black Widow, Eternals. Doctor Strange, Shang-Chi, and Thor. I forgot about Thor.
This was hard to place.
I like Spider-Man 1. Spider-Man's number 1.
Okay, Spider-Man's number 1. What's your number 2?
I'll go with I like Shang-Chi.
Okay.
And then I'll go Doctor Strange and then Thor.
Okay, and then Eternals and Black Widow. Okay. Yeah. All right, CT.
Okay, I'm going worst is Eternals. The second worst is Black Widow. The third worst is Shang-Chi. Then as we get better, it's Thor, Doctor Strange, and then Spider-Man.
All right. Okay. So if we're from, I'm going to go Black Widow, then I'm going to go Eternals, then I'm going to go Shang-Chi, then I'm going to go. No. Before then I'm going to go Thor, and then Shang-Chi, and then Spider-Man, and for me, I actually got Strange as top. Ooh. I really enjoy Doctor Strange.
Okay.
Spider-Man was a fucking masterpiece.
It was.
Go ahead, Will.
Listen, 1 and 2 doesn't mean that 1 is better. It's just
man. That's literally what it means.
Yeah.
We are number 2.
All right, y'all finna be weird at me then.
As long as Black Widow is not front.
The least is Thor. Thor is the
least. Shit. Okay.
The second one is probably gonna have to be Eternals. After that, then next is Spider-Man.
Yo! Wow.
Spider-Man was cool, but
it was cool.
For me, it don't have no rewatch value. I'm just gonna throw that out there. I like after you didn't seen the Spider-Man, I'm good. The next one is Doctor Strange. Then for me, Shang-Chi, and I know y'all mad. Black Widow had the hardest fucking movie out of all of them.
Are you serious? What kind of character are you on?
Okay, hold on. Out of all of them besides Shang-Chi, you can't tell me that story wasn't fire.
It wasn't fire.
That story was fire as fuck. From the Red Room, everything. Like that story was fire. It sucks that it came out the time that it did, but I can rewatch that movie all the time, from the espionage to the action to the comedy to the family values, everything, bro. Black Widow had a hard ass movie.
Hard to watch is what that movie was. That movie was hard to watch and hard to finish.
Hard to watch. Eternals is something you put on and then go to sleep. It's like I'm asleep. I
compare Black Widow a lot to Iron Man 2, where I'm like, I like it enough where like if it's on TNT, I'll give it a watch. TNT. But it's but like as far as like if where I'm putting it, like it's not Iron Man 3. So it's like that's how like I got too many. Well, Black Widow is not this, is not that to put it high on my list. Like like it's to me that's the most like it's all right. You know
also, completely separate note, but it's still in the exact same conversation. I saw what they forced down my throat, which is like if you be on YouTube and then they show Jane with the helmet and grabbing the hammer, I was like, all right.
Yeah.
Like that's another thing. Looking at the trailer for Thor Love and Thunder, I mean, like the clips that they showed to promote it, I'm like, man, you have to hire different companies to do this because honestly, I would have been great after seeing the movie. I would have been great with you showing gore as far as like certain scenes where he was doing like action stuff, and then I would have been great with seeing Thor doing stuff like when he's fighting enemies. But I don't want to see Jane. I also don't want to see Korg. I don't want to see Valkyrie. Just show me obscure action scenes with people that aren't that we know are going to be in a movie. Like, okay, we know Christian Bale's going to be in a movie. We know Thor's going to be in a movie. Show us them. Do not show me Jane, because that could have been an incredible reveal that people would have been like, oh, instead of getting that old moment in the trailer.
But like you said, that's what pushed them to go get ticket sales, because it was like, and the director, I always say his name wrong, but I say Tahiti for some reason. He had already exposed that at Comic-Con, like when he handed her Mjolnir and stuff like that at the Comic-Con. So it's like, bro, like you could have just announced Thor Love and Thunder and we would have been fine with that. Like for you to let us know Natalie Portman is back, and it's just like you said, it's like, bro, like allow us to catch that ooh factor. Like even like how they did Doctor Strange with the Illuminati, it's like they did have to show us. Yeah, like they showed us like the illusion. Like they had a whole thing where he was like, the Illuminati will see you now. It's like, why did y'all tell us this is happening?
Oh, that's crazy.
And then you told us like Professor X is in it, and then like they even showed the thing of like where you can kind of see the wheelchair, and it's like you didn't have to show none of that.
That goes to show you people don't want to hear the real. So it's like Taika Waititi. He's doing these things and telling you about stuff, and it's like, fam, people say that they want to hear, but they really don't, because that's what you do, spoiling. Like the best reveal had to be with like Infinity War, because you're like, what? I didn't know this. What? And then Endgame comes, and you're like, yo, I'm blown away.
You know what? Perfect example of not telling us something, but something that we like when you saw Cap pick up Mjolnir, like that moment, if they would have put that in the trailer, that would have wasted that moment.
Exactly.
But like when that moment happened, I don't know about y'all, but it was like a sea of emotions. Like I didn't know what to feel. I was like, I'm happy. I felt like I was about to cry a little bit. I was like, I don't know what I was feeling in that moment, and it's
to this day
I didn't know, right?
Goosebumps.
Like that.
But even to that part, like even going to like that, it's like this movie took away a lot of those pillars that we had and love we had for a lot of this stuff, like even Mjolnir and stuff like that. Like again, we hadn't seen this thing since it was broken. Like we thought that was it. Like we weren't gonna see this hammer no more. And then we saw it in Endgame when he brought it back to fight Thanos, and it was like, yo, that's so dope, because it's like, again, we're thinking we're never gonna see this hammer again.
Wait, answer that for me. How did okay? We remember Thor Ragnarok. The hammer got destroyed by his sister.
Yeah.
How did the hammer?
They went back in time.
No. Follow me.
Okay.
He went back in time and got Mjolnir before it was crushed. Brought it back present day. Fought Thanos. Captain America grabs Mjolnir. He also has Stormbreaker. Bam. Movie. We win. It's over. The hammer was destroyed on Asgard. So how did that hammer end up on New Asgard?
It wasn't destroyed on New Asgard. I mean, it wasn't destroyed on Asgard. It was destroyed where his dad died. Remember, they were on Earth, because in Ragnarok they had to go talk to Doctor Strange, and he asked him like, "Where are you?" He said he's here. He's in exile. Because remember when he asked Loki, "Where's your father? Where's our father?" Remember the building got destroyed, and he was like, "This is where I left him." And then that's when they found him, and then that's when he died, and that's where Hela came out. So it was destroyed on Earth.
Man, I was about to be sick. Like, how the fuck?
But no, I can see why you say that, because if you think about it too, it was like they didn't they didn't say where Odin was. It was just kind of like, I found him, here you go, and they threw him there. So it's just like, okay, is this still Earth, or like what is this? Like, this could be anybody's home, yeah, but you're still not telling us nothing. Like, even like in like the Winter Soldier, like when we went somewhere, it'll show us New Zealand. Like even in Black Widow, it showed us the Red Room. Like, you let us know where we were. In this one, y'all didn't tell us where they were. We still don't technically know where Asgard is on Earth.
Well, whatever they put I think they was like Nifl, some shit. I think it's in Norway. I think that's where it is.
I believe.
Yeah.
But here's the crazy part. I just realized Captain America took the hammer back and put it back in time. So I was like, well, if he brought it back in time, how come they still? And I was like, yep, he took it back with the rest of the stones.
Yeah.
Yeah. But again, to see all of that stuff, and then for it to be like, okay, us seeing this hammer brought back together, us seeing it to the way how she was using it.
I love that.
Me too. Yeah, it was like, yo, you took that away with the trailer.
Yeah.
Like, yo, that was such an epic thing to see it just like, and it go away, and it's like, the hammer's back, and then like, yo, we done saw
if we didn't see that moment, because we would have been excited that the hammer's back, right?
Yeah,
even beforehand. So then that whole moment would have had an end game, like at least partial of it, like that type of excitement. Like it was like boom, boom, boom.
Like,
boom.
don't show her as Thor. Show her as Jane. Because if you'd have showed her as Jane sitting in the chair talking to the guy about her book when he was getting treatment, it's like, oh, why is she there? We wouldn't have thought. We'd have thought she was just being there for a friend. But you showed us the clip that I kept seeing on YouTube where I would like just turn the computer off. They kept showing her as Thor, and I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Why would you ruin your own movie like this? But that hammer was fire, and I didn't see that the pieces part in the trailer because I didn't watch the trailer.
I didn't see that in the trailer.
I loved it.
No, I did when I saw them fight and they slapped when they were at Zeus's thing and they threw, and I was like, what's all these particles hitting? I was like, and then I slowed it down. I was like, is that the hammer? But they never confirmed if it was the hammer. I was like, oh, that'd be dope if like all the pieces are still shattered and come back in the sea. Like that's what they did. It was like, oh snap, and it's dope. But it was like, yo, why would you give all of this away in the trailer?
Let's talk about Zeus. Zeus, first of all, Russell Crowe. I talked about Thor's arms and how it made me want to just do arms. Russell Crowe, you out here wilding, man. Come on, man. Come on, brother. You out here. Come on.
I don't know like what was going like what, but you know what too though. So here's what I gave it for with Zeus. When as Thor was talking and how he was describing now Zeus and saying like, yo, don't meet your heroes, because it's like, yo, it's this person I idolize and now I'm seeing you and you not that. And so it's like now I'm seeing it's like, oh, I'm seeing Zeus ain't in his prime no more. This ain't the Zeus that everybody praised and was cool about. This the one that is kind of out of shape. This is the one that is kind of arrogant, that's not really like defending stuff like it should be. And so it's like, I can see why you got caught with that lightning bolt like you did and stuff. And it's just like, I like it, but again, too, how they set everything up took it away. Because again, had I not seen that gods were assholes already, this would have made Zeus more compelling to me to go, man, I want to see you get slaughtered, bro. Yeah.
But that's why you don't. That also changes with the opening scene. If that wasn't the opening scene, because they had two opening scenes, and I feel like Taika Waititi was like, oh, we'll just do both of them. Because the perfect opening scene would have been how we find Thor, just like we found him in Ragnarok. And then you show later in the film Gore after there are already rumblings of this God Butcher. And they're like, God Butcher. Yeah, look at these guys have been slaughtered. It's like, what? Why are these guys being slaughtered? And then you show the gods, you show that one god who was a friend of Thor's being slaughtered. And then you show Lady Sif fighting him. And then you show, bam, it goes black. And now you see Thor be like, yo, what's going on? Look, what's this video? Oh, my friend's in trouble. And then he goes to her and he's like, yo, what happened? There's a guy. He's killing all the guys. And it's like, what? He killing all the guys. You got to stop him. You got to stop him. What happened to you? All that? And then later on, soon as you meet Gore and he's got the battle, he's got the shadow monster and he steals the kids. And then he faces Thor and he's like, first of all, they also show Gore being weak because he was knocked down by Thor. You never want to show the villain, as soon as they first appear, be knocked down by the hero. They have to look so strong.
The first battle, you got to defeat them. They got to defeat the hero. I mean,
so when you see that, that's when Gore should have been like, and then he disappears. And then you're like, what the fuck was that? Whole movie goes on. Now, when they think that he's going to go to the gate to kill all the gods, he gets to the gate and Thor gets to the gate and he's like, stop. He's like, you can't kill all the gods. Da, 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 da. He's like, kill all the gods. Is that what you think this was about? Let me tell you a story. Bam. That's when you show he lost his daughter.
But the perfect place to have got that is when they went to that planet and they went to the negative verse and he had them all tied up. Like he could have been like, again, like what I would have really loved to see was him play a shadow game with them to split them up. So just like how Jane went after him and the thing kind of changed up, you could have been doing the same thing with these shadow manipulations to all three of them. And then while you got Thor by himself, you showed Thor what happened to you, because you could have went to where you see him walking in the sand carrying it and Thor standing right there watching all of it happen. So it's like, yo, you can understand it. Then you see him make the vow, like holding the sword, all gods must die. And then it comes back and, you know, like, and it's like black and white now. You just like, yo, now you see where the torment comes from. Now you see why you need to die. And then it start getting real creepy. And you can see like Valkyrie and like Jane coming back in from the shadows and he got them gripped real tight. And it's like, call the axe. That's all you have to do. Because I didn't even like how, what really kind of made me mad was the whole Bifrost episode, the Bifrost scene. I'm like, how you the only one don't get sucked up from a Bifrost? How you that strong?
He's that strong. Apparently, but he just got knocked out earlier.
Right. All of these folks, even Hela can get shoot straight up. You only one holding it. I'm like,
that
don't okay. I would have loved to have a better way of getting the axe rather than, oh, we're out of here. Nope, snatch you.
Yep.
Like, yo, y'all ain't figured out how to fix this when Hela threw y'all out of here. Like, yo,
exactly.
Like, no.
But I will say all the jokes for Stormbreaker and Mjolnir were even funnier because it came to a head with him taking Stormbreaker and Thor being like, what are you doing? Look at you. And it's like, I love that only he can talk to them because it's like, this is amazing. They've shown that these hammers are alive.
Bro, the fact that him and Stormbreaker took a shot, like he like, like let's go ahead and drink, man. Let's go ahead and pull up real quick. You know,
crazy.
Which even kind of played off of because the boat was drunk. If you kind of think about it, the boat was drunk. Like it was moving. That was the first time we saw like a Bifrost not straight through. It was moving around and stuff. We kind of blamed the goats, but then when you thought about it, it's like, yo, the boat was drunk.
Yeah, because even the way that they landed, it was like it was a heavy landing.
Crash. But yeah, man. All right, we went 2 hours. I'm out. I'll see y'all, man.
All right, y'all.